All right, guys, that silver alert ends in 8502. License plate 8502. I don't know where they're coming out of, but it's a Honda. I don't know any other information. Silver alert means like a hippie got a hold of some bad medicine and took off from the retirement home. Okay, silver alert 65 and up. So if you're 65 years and older, this message is kind of for you, but it's also for your grandparents. I mean, I'm sorry, your grandchildren. Their grandparents would be passed away, unless they're like 200 years old, and they're not. So it'd be for the grandchildren, and maybe the children. So watch out. There's a hippie out there somewhere. He's probably listening to the Doors. Maybe, probably the Beatles, if anything. And he's driving probably an old pickup truck or a bug. I mean Volkswagen. Actually, I think it's a Honda. It's actually a Honda. He'd be driving a Honda. Yeah, because in the silver alert it says Honda. It ends in 8502. So, care about your grandparents, then that's a silver alert. Listen, the copyright rules are all messed up because you can have a tribute band. How would they know if you didn't form a tribute band and then make a song that sounded exactly like the music that they had copyrighted? I don't understand it. And also, there's tribute bands all over YouTube. Are you saying that tribute bands are not making money? You know what I mean? They're all over YouTube. It's insane. I don't like the copyright stuff with music, and it's not fair to the vlogger that goes to, let's say, Disney World or anywhere, and they can't replay their video because it's got Casting Crowns on the speakers in some gift shop or whatever they play. You know, they play all types of music at Disney World and all the theme parks, there's all different types of a theme park can be anything. Like, it's more than just Disneyland or Disney World. It could be SeaWorld, you know, where they're playing, I don't know, everything from Justin Timberlake down to Leonard Skinner, you know, and then you can't, all of a sudden it's like your vlog cannot be used in like all these different countries and all this other stuff, and then it's like partially blocked because of Leonard Skinner or because of Justin Timberlake or because of whoever, you know. Copyright is insane, and what a blessed place it'd be where they didn't have copyright, you know. I guess the artist would make, I guess, I don't know if it would be money or how you ever say it, they'd get attention from someone else's artwork. Not if it's approved by the artist, though. You know, the artist would have to be the one that they'd have to get a hold of for copyright issues. And if the artist, you know, was against it, you know what I mean? Oops. Viable information on the back. That radar right there was probably a very similar structure used in World War II. It's this radar right there. It has a name, there's some initials to it, but they can bounce the radars off that, or they can bounce radar beams off that and land the actual plane almost perfectly. They don't do it as a primary, they do it as a secondary. The primary source is like GPS, it's basically like GPS device or whatever. Looking for the lonely Skylink car, didn't see it. Usually it's up here. I probably passed it too soon. These vehicles, these big buses right here, kind of slow. They're kind of clunky and slow. It's all the way to that wall and to the left to get that cart. It's like a freaking video game nearly. That might not be a spot. No, he wasn't in a spot. He was in this right here. That's what he was coming out of. There's something right here. Second pass right here going around in a circle. Aha. So he did find, yeah. You go for the cart. Been remembering, and I'm gonna put it on the vlog, I've been saying text, notes, everything. I can't remember to get ginger. Ginger is like really good at clearing out all your nasal passages, because I used to study voice. So you take ginger, it actually helps you deliver everything out, you know, out of this, you know, of your mouth into the air. Ginger's great. Just like Terminal, Tom Hanks and Spielberg, who's behind it. Brilliant film. That's what I always think about when I'm at the airport. It's Terminal. This is the smart cart. Crosswalk is Under construction. They're doing a lot of construction to this airport right now. It's really crazy. They're actually on the other parking garage that's adjacent to this one. It's actually leveled. There's a big hole in the ground. I don't know what they're doing. Probably rebuilding the parking garage. So go for 7. So entry points and entry points are everything, especially in the airport. So depending on where you are, you have to figure out your entry point and entry port. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, do a little bit of research. Remember, whatever you do, don't look down. And Hitchcock, he's always proud. Scorsese would be amazed. So would Fellini. I'll just give the quarter to somebody. See if we get another one. That. Mom. Texas Tech. The Texas Tech mom. You can't see it, but I can. It's right there. It says Texas Tech mom. But she's super safe. Just in case. Just in case. Oh, took a risk. There's another one. There's another one. It is kind of weird. There's another one. This is very strange. They need maybe a mirror right there or something. They built it a long time ago. It was like out of the 70s, I'm guessing, and into the 80s. And it circles and it's like a maze. I was talking to a guy that came out from Puerto Rico, and he was talking about how he's been here, he lives here. I don't know if he's gonna move to Puerto Rico or not, but he was talking about how congested it gets, and they're actually doing construction to this parking garage that's adjacent to that parking garage. So the parking garage that's next to that parking garage, they're doing construction. Meaning it lies right beside it. That's the center parking garage right here. And there it is, right past the construction ahead. There it is. They're tearing all that out. We don't know why. We're starting with C. So they're going to redesign all of that. And also it's dangerous too, because if you want to try to get back to C, you can only do it that way right there. And that's not very safe. But if you miss it, then you've got to go all the way down here and then spin around on the other terminal.
Carousel and Denver. Denver bags are on the B4 carousel. So if you arrive from Denver and Lubbock, please claim your bags on the B4 carousel. Denver and Lubbock.
Sun Kill Moon and Jeff Tweedy are two bands, or Jeff Tweedy is just a solo artist, but he's also Wilco. And Sun Kill Moon are two bands, or two musicians, or two musical groups. I'll just say musical groups. One musical group and then one solo artist that I'm actually looking to use for Rib. So, and it'd be cool if we could create a little album for Rib too, because I'm also a musician, or at least try to be. There it is, the Lonely Skylink. Remember, it's Rib or Dog Night Out, Shepherds of Alaska. And why the Lonely Skylink sits up there, I don't know. Looks like it gets in the way. You can't really see it right there. You kind of can see it. Some of the stuff you can see, some of it you can't, depending on. All right, Linda did receive a call from Hyson's Nizza Pizza, which is 401 University, Fort Worth, Texas, 76107. When she answered the phone, they asked her, need weed? And then hung up. So that's phone harassment. They also slandered my name and all kinds of stuff to her. And they know that Linda and I are married. So that just now went on at around 8:10 p.m. And we're gonna look at the date. The date is Tuesday, February 25th, and it's 2025. So there's the date again. And we're going to file phone harassment against 401 University, Fort Worth, Texas, 76107, and that's Hyson's Nizza Pizza. I don't know who called, but she said it was a female manager, most likely maybe Javi was her name. I'm sending this to you too, actually Facebook. There's Skylink. It's coming in this big thing with the atrium right here. Right there. Time is the essence. Time is the essence. So one parking garage, next one. I don't know on C why they're actually reconstructing that entire parking garage Why it's being rebuilt from the bottom up, I have no clue. But maybe they're gonna make it better, I don't know. It does a lot of spinning around and it's like a maze at times. DFW is very complex, but that's, you know, if you get a rental car or if you, however you're getting out, I don't know how it is. I think the rental places are a little bit easier to get out for sure. They may be doing that on the C one to help people get in and out better. Like meaning help people get in and out in a more swift, kind of economical way. Memories. All right. It reminds me of that 9 Inch Nails album, Downward Spiral. Trent Reznor went into the old house of Sharon Tate and recorded it. No, I think it was a Downward Spiral. I think it was some album like that. I always think it's Downward Spiral, and then I gotta go into the story to find out. But he went into Sharon Tate's. They've torn that down. They've leveled Sharon Tate's house. But the door, it's called the Pig Door, was actually purchased, I think, by Trent Reznor, or he was involved in either the sale or purchase of it. But the album, there is an album called Downward Spiral, but I don't know if it's connected to that story. I have to double check. Pretty sure it might be. Alright, this is welcome to DFW. It is $6 to get one of these carts. You can keep it as long as you want, and when you return it, you get 1 quarter back. Meaning a quarter comes back out of the thing right there.